friends. Hi, Pee-wee. You see Pee-wee over here? He's trying to have a nap. But you know, we're trying to have circle time, right? So, I hope Pee-wee enjoys it, but I can't say that he will, because he's a cat and he wants to sleep all day. But you know what? That's alright. Sometimes he stays to hang out, and sometimes he gets up to go. So we'll see which one he chooses. Are you ready to get started? I am. Well, welcome back. Hello, 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 and how are you? I'm fine, and I hope that you are too. Hello, friends, how are you? I'm so happy to see you. Hi, friends, hi, friends, hi, friends, hi, friends. Hello, 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 and how are you? I'm fine, and I hope that you are too. Hello, friends, how are you? I'm so happy to see you. Hi, friends, hi, friends, hi, friends, hi, friends. Hello, 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 and how are you? I'm fine, and I hope that you are too. Hello, everybody, how are you? I'm so happy to see you. Hello, 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 and how are you? I'm fine, and I hope that you are too. Hello, friends, how are you? I'm so happy to see you. Hi, friends, hi, friends, hi, friends, hi, friends, hi, Pee-wee, hi, Pee-wee, hi, friends! Hi, Pee-wee, hi, friends, how are you? Let's put this down, and let's see if Pee-wee wants something that I call a stretchy. Watch this. When he's tired, he loves to get a big stretch. Let's see. Pee-wee, do you want a stretchy? Oh, yes. Oh, there we go. Big stretchy. That feels good. Do you like stretching? I like stretching. Pee-wee likes stretching. Stretching our bodies helps us grow, helps us stay strong, and it helps us stay active, which helps everything in our body, right? So today is a very special circle time. We're celebrating something for me, and it's called my Carmageddaniversary. My Carmageddaniversary means it's the anniversary of Carmageddon. Carmageddon is a day where I got hit on my bicycle by a car, and I got really, really hurt, but it's okay. I'm okay now. So it's a day that I celebrate because even though I got really, really hurt, I'm okay now, and it makes me really grateful to be here with you today. So we'll talk more about that. But we're going to get started talking about this book and this special little elephant named Elvin. I even have a little elephant here. Look at this little friend. So we are talking about brains today. I know you have a brain. Yep, everybody watching right now has a brain. That's what allows you to see it and hear it and taste it. Wait, you can't taste it. But you know what? All the different senses allow us those things. Some people can't hear, right? So they use their eyes to see even better. Some people can't see, so they use their ears to hear even better. Some people can't taste, which is another sense. Okay, I am ready to get started with this book. I'm even wearing my bicycle shirt today. And we'll talk more about that. Okay, move my little elephant here. All right, Elvin, the elephant who forgets. And this book is written by Heather Snyder, who is a doctor, and illustrated by Susan Beebe. Okay. Elvin is a little gray elephant, as little as elephants can be. He has big, soft, floppy ears, long, beautiful eyelashes, and a huge, handsome trunk. Look at his big trunk. Look at his mama's trunk, too. Elvin is the most enthusiastic trumpeter in his herd. When he blows his big trunk, an echoing sound that is so enchanting fills the forest. That's not a very good elephant sound, but you know what I mean. Can you make an elephant sound, kids? I know some of you out there made an elephant sound. I heard it. It's well known that elephants are especially smart and have exceptional memories. They never forget. right? Have you heard that before? Elephants don't forget, except Elvin. He's different from most elephants. Elvin doesn't always remember things very well. One day, a while back, Elvin was standing under his favorite fig tree. It was a twisted, ancient tree that had been there since the forest began. Suddenly, a large, rotten tree branch fell off of the tree and hit Elvin right in the head. Thwack! Look at that. That looks like it hurt, and it landed right on his head, which means, well, can't be good. We're going to find out what that means. Afterwards, when the swollen spot on Elvin's head was mostly healed, he went back to school. Elvin was glad to be back at school with his friends, but began to notice that he was forgetting some things that he used to know. His teacher asked him, "Elvin, why can't you remember how to add your figs?" Elvin felt sad and confused. He didn't know why it was so hard for him to add his figs now. Before he hurt his head, Elvin was a fantastic fig counter. You can see here on the board, they have 4 figs plus 5 figs equals 9 figs. Do you see that number 9 there? Elvin used to be able to do that really well, but ever since he bonked his head, can't remember as well. Some days when the teacher was talking to the class, lots of thoughts would zip and zoom around in Elvin's head at the same time. As you can imagine, this made it really hard for him to listen and learn, even though he tried with all his might to pay attention. Sometimes Elvin was so frustrated that he just put his head down on his desk and cried. On the playground, Elvin began to be bothered by all of the noise and wanted to close his ears really tight. One day at recess, Elvin got mad and picked a fight with another little elephant. Elvin wasn't sure why he got mad. He never used to pick fights, and he didn't really know why he got angry in the first place. It really puzzled him. Elvin wanted so much to be able to do his schoolwork as well as he used to. Every day at home he said, "Mom, I'm going to sit down and practice counting my figs." But after a little time had passed, Elvin couldn't think hard anymore, and his head would start to hurt. Elvin knew that he was somehow different now. He wondered if he was a bad elephant because he cried a lot and messed up some of his schoolwork. He started to feel sadder and sadder. Elvin didn't even feel like eating peanuts after school with his elephant friends anymore. He thought they might be mad at him because he cried and picked fights. Poor Elvin. Nobody seemed to know why Elvin acted differently. So Elvin's parents took him to see the doctor. That was a good idea, right? They wanted to find out how to help Elvin feel happy again. The first doctor banged a rubber hammer on Elvin's knees till his legs jumped straight out and almost bumped the doctor's trunk. The doctor told Elvin that nothing big was wrong with him, but that another doctor called a neuropsychologist would check to see if anything was wrong inside his head and with his brain. Elvin thought that was an enormous name for a doctor, right? Neuropsychologist, that's a big name for a doctor. That's the name of a doctor who helps people's brains. Well, big name for a doctor, and he got his trunk all twisted when he tried to say it out loud. Will you say it with me? Neuropsychologist. One more time. Neuropsychologist. Neuropsychologist. Wow, 6 syllables. That's a big word with 6 syllables. The neuropsychologist asked Elvin to do lots of different things. Elvin got to follow a path of letters and numbers with a pencil in his trunk. He especially liked another part where he got to draw funny shapes inside the little squares. He got to wiggle his trunk a lot on that one. See that test he's taking? He's a very stable genius. Elvin, the doctor explained, you are not a bad little elephant because you forgot those things. Even though the outside of your head looks the same, some things on the inside were hurt when the rotten tree branch fell and hit your head. This is what's making it hard for you to remember and concentrate. Elvin was all ears while the doctor was talking. He couldn't believe that the problems were something with his brain. And it wasn't his body that was the problem. And it wasn't even really Elvin as an elephant person. It was his brain because his brain got injured. Elvin saw lots of other elephants who had hurt legs and trunks and all sorts of things. The doctor said, Elvin, lots of little elephants get hurt. Sometimes the hurts are on the outside. Like a broken trunk, you see that? She has a broken trunk, and you can see that very clearly because it's wrapped in a cast. And it's easy to see why it's hard for that elephant to spray water on her back. But your hurt is on the inside of your head. So it's hard for you and other elephants to see what makes you cry or see what makes you forget things sometimes. Elvin's head lifted and his ears opened up wide, and he proudly held his head up high to trumpet loudly. He understood now that he wasn't a bad little elephant after all, and this wasn't his fault. Some things were just going to be harder for him now because of his new brain injury. Still, there was something that was still pretty puzzling for Elvin. Elvin was still a little sad because some things about him would always be different. He couldn't count figs like he used to, but the doctor says it's okay to feel sad when part of you has changed and some things seem different about you. But mostly, Elvin just felt happy again. He felt that the doctors were really helping him, and different doctors help him do different tricks to help him concentrate and remember things better. They told him that writing things down on paper was a really good way to remember the different things he wanted to remember. The doctors also taught Elvin's mom and dad, Elvin's parents. Maybe there's other elephants with 2 dads and other elephants with 2 moms. But Elvin has a mom and a dad. And they helped him by checking the order of items on his list. And since Elvin was in charge of the family figs, his parents bought him a neat little purple notepad to help him count correctly. That's really helpful. He has a notebook to remember things. Writing things down is how some people help their brain remember things. I know that works for me. Does that help you? Elvin knew he was special. And though he forgot sometimes, it was okay. Every day he enjoyed playing peanut games with his friends, counting figs, and trumpeting tunes loudly. The end. There you go, friends. That is Elvin, the Elephant Who Forgets. I love that book. So, what did you learn in this book? What is something that you learned? Maybe you can let me know in the comments. But I'll tell you something about Elvin in Teacher Bando that is similar. Elvin has a brain injury. Teacher Bando has a brain injury. Elvin got his brain injury when a trunk fell on his head. Bando got his brain injury when a car hit him on his bike. I don't know why I'm speaking in the third person, but you know what I mean. So here's the thing. One day I was biking home and I was on my bicycle. I was teaching preschool and I have here my bicycle helmet. And I'll put it on. Should I put on my helmet? I have here my helmet and I had it all strapped and ready to go. And I was riding my bike home from teaching preschool when a car turned in front of me and my bicycle slammed into the car. But it wasn't just my bicycle. My helmet and my face and my brain went smash on the side of her car. And I got really hurt. And I had to be taken to the hospital. And I had a brain injury after that accident. And I had my face rebuilt. I have all of these scars on my face from the accident. If I point some out, you can actually see. You see that little white line right there? That's a scar that was all cut open in the accident. And I have metal plates in my face from when the doctors patched me up. Doctors are amazing. Doctors are people who use their brains to do really smart things to help lots of people. They helped me get better. I also, just like Elvin, saw a neuropsychologist who helped me with my brain and helped me learn how to do things a little bit better to help me remember, because I was also feeling forgetful. And just like Elvin, sometimes I would get really mad, but I didn't know why I was getting mad, and I couldn't really control it. So I'm trying different things that help me stay calm, not get mad, I stay happy, I stay positive, but sometimes I can feel sad, like Elvin too, and that's because of my brain, not because I'm bad. And if you ever feel sad, don't worry. It's not because you're bad, or it's not because of you. It might be because of your brain, and that's okay, because brains are all different, and brains are really special. So I have here my helmet, and I want to show you how my helmet protected me. And you might be thinking, Teacher Bando, but you just said you got really hurt by that car. Yeah, I did. But if I wasn't wearing my helmet, I could have died. So it was really important that I wore my helmet every time I rode my bike. Do you wear your helmet when you ride your bike? I sure hope so, because it's really important for our safety. So here's how my helmet protected me. Even though it got smashed on the car and broke apart, what happened is it absorbed the shock and the impact from the car. So this, boom, is what hit the car first. Actually, it was right here, that part, boom. And it wasn't this helmet. This is a new helmet because I had to replace the one that got smashed. So you can see how hard this helmet is, right? This is a very big, hard, safe helmet. And it even has a face visor to protect my face so my face doesn't get smashed if I got into a bicycle accident again. Now, the helmet broke. I couldn't use it again. But do you think it would have been better if I just hit my head on the car? Would that have protected my brain? No. Because you see, friends, you know, our brains are very soft and they need protection. And actually, I'll show you something here. Our brains actually have protection inside our head already. And you probably know what it is. You know about the skull right here. Do you see that skull? That is what protects your brain. Look inside. You can see half of the skull. And if we saw inside the skull, you can see the brain. The brain is very soft. And it needs your hard skull to protect it. Everybody give your head a little knock. Not too hard. But you feel that? You feel how hard your head is? That is because the skull protects your head. And it protects your brain. Now, let's find out, why do our brains get impacted if they get knocked or bonked or hit really hard? Well, our brains are very important because just like a computer controls all of the different things in a car, or a computer can control the different things that you're interacting with online, the brain is like our body's computer. And so what the brain does is it tells the different parts of your body what to do, where to go, how to do it, and why to do it. It even tells us how to think, and it even tells us what our emotions are, if we're happy or sad or glad or mad or frustrated or excited. And it tells us how we sleep and how we eat. And if you hit a different part of your brain, different things can get impacted. That means that can hurt and not be working as well. So if I hit the front part of my brain, which I did, that affects listening. And so it was harder for me to listen after my accident. I had to write down more notes, just like Elvin. Some people get hit right here, touch and pain. I think Elvin got hit in the top of his head. And so I didn't get hurt here. So I don't have pain. And when I get touched by anything, it doesn't feel strange to me. And my senses weren't affected either. So I still have my sight, my hearing, my taste, my touch, and my smell. I'm very grateful to still have that. Back here we have movement. And you know what? Part of my movement got affected a little bit, but I recovered. So movement is back here, seeing is here, understanding what we see is here. This is really interesting. This area of our brain teaches or tells us what we're looking at. Right now, you're looking at me on the screen. Your brain is telling you that because it's sending messages to this part, which is helping us understand what we're seeing. So it's telling you, oh, that's Teacher Bando. You know him. This is his show. You're at circle time and we're reading a book about brains. That's correct. That's that part of your brain working right now. It's really cool. And inside the brain, there's an area for language and speaking, memory and learning. Did Elvin's memory center get affected? It sure did. That's one of the areas that he got affected. And you can see here, this is like a root of a plant. This is called the brainstem. And the brainstem goes down our necks, all the way down our spine. Here, let's see, I'll show you a spine right here. It goes all the way down our necks. Oh, there it is. It goes all the way down our necks and down our spine. Right here, you can see that brainstem goes all the way down and it radiates out into these different nerves and different little highways of information that your brain is sending signals to all over your body. So if your brain gets hurt, sometimes it has a hard time sending signals to the rest of your body. And if people have their brainstem get injured, that can paralyze them and they don't have use of either their arms or their legs. So you might see some people sometimes in a wheelchair and they can't walk. That might be because their brainstem got hurt so badly that their brain couldn't communicate with their legs to move, but their brain still works for many other things of their body, and they're just as much of a person as anybody else. Wow, that's a lot of information about brains, isn't it? So, you know, one thing that I learned about my time with my accident and my recovery is brains are amazing. And even though my brain got hurt, it recovered and it got better. Even though there's still things about my brain that are different about how they were before. Sometimes I do have problems remembering things. I have a hard time in loud rooms with lots of different conversations. It makes it hard for me to concentrate. I also notice that with my brain, if the light is really bright outside from the sun, it can hurt my eyes. I also notice that I need to take brain breaks so I can concentrate on the things that I'm working on better. So there's ways that I help my brain by learning how my brain works. What are some of the things that your brain does? Well, we've been talking for a while. I'm ready for some movement. Are you ready? I'm wearing my bicycle shirt in honor of my bicycle crash that gave me my brain injury, but it makes me really grateful to be here. So we're going to do a little bit of movement. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do brain games. So, brain games. This is how it's going to work, and I'm going to show you just how amazing your brain is right now, because I'm going to tell you to do something, and then you're going to think it, and your brain is going to make your body do it. Really cool, huh? All right, are you ready? Okay. Have your brain tell your hands to wiggle. Very good. Have your brain tell your hands to put them on top of your head. Very good. Have your brains tell your legs to jump up and down. Nice. Isn't that so cool? All you have to do is think it, and then it's happening. What do you think, Pee-wee? Have your brain stop. Pee-wee's saying, why are you making all this racket? Have your brain blink your eyes. Pretty cool. You don't even have to say it, right? Watch this. I'm going to do something, and I'll have you copy me, right? I don't even have to say it. You're going to see it, and then your brain is going to copy it. Are you ready? Copy me exactly. It works, right? Your brain's amazing. It just copied all that by listening, processing that information, and then sending the signals to your body to make those things happen. And it does so by using electricity. It's true. Just like how things get plugged into the wall to give them power, like computers and phones and toasters and washing machines and things like that, or my bass guitar amplifier, our brains send little electrical signals down through the spinal cord into the rest of our body. And those little electrical signals send pulses to our muscles, and our muscles expand and contract. Expand and contract. And that's how we move. It's incredible. I love it. Another really important thing about brains is how we feed our brains. Do you like food? I know I love food. And one of my favorite things is finding foods that I can feed my healthy brain with. There's lots of different foods that are really good for our brains. One of the things that some foods have that are really important are called antioxidants, like these. What are these called? Almonds. Almonds are very high in antioxidants. And what that means is it has really important things for your brain to grow and be healthy. And it helps the different parts of your brain communicate with each other. But you know what? You see all these foods here? I have all sorts of antioxidant-rich foods. Not just almonds, but one of my favorites. This little vegetable right here. This is a tomato, and tomatoes are bright red. They're really good for your... I know. You're right, it's not a tomato. I'm just kidding. This is a watermelon, and this watermelon is really good. Okay, I knew I couldn't trick you. All right, this carrot is one of my favorite vegetables, not just for my brain, but for my eyes. You see, a carrot is orange because it has phytonutrients and little phytochemicals inside of it that turn it bright orange. And all of these different colors, can you see these different colors here? Look at this. I've got dark raisins. I have light raisins. I have brown, tan almonds. I have green leafy parsley. I have red goji berries. I have tan sesame seeds, and I have dark chia seeds and little green pepitas. Do you see these different colors, friends? And I have walnuts. All of these are different colors because they all do different things for your brain. So carrots, yummy. Carrots are really good for your eyes. And they're also really good for your whole circulation system. This one is really interesting. Anybody know what kind of nut this is? This is a walnut. And I think the walnut is so cool because if you notice, ooh, it's getting hot in here. If you notice, the walnut kind of looks like a brain, doesn't it? Look at that. On its side, it looks like a brain. And when you look at it, just like our brain has two hemispheres, meaning both sides look the same, but both sides do different things. And look at that. One of the best brain foods, walnuts, looks like a brain. I think that's so interesting and delicious. Golden raisins. Dark raisins. Would you like one, Sabrina? There you go.
Ooh, these are Sabrina's favorite. Look at these raisins. These are yummy. There you go. We have red goji berries. These were humanely sourced, meaning that it was really important that the farmers who pick these are treated fairly and with respect, and they're paid really well because that's important. So goji berries are really high in antioxidants that help your brain. And we talked about tomatoes. Here's a little can of tomato paste. When you have spaghetti and you put tomato sauce on top and mix it with some vegetables, that tomato sauce is helping your brain. It's really, really good. And you can see here, I have some green parsley. This is really high in vitamin C, which, as you know, is really important for our immune system and for staying healthy. Right, Pee-wee? And this vitamin C is also really high in antioxidants. So the parsley, really good for us. I love this. I love all of the foods that help my body grow and help me be healthy. But I also have a delicious one here. Who knows what this is? You got it. It's a bar of chocolate from my company, Theo Chocolate, who also make sure that the farmers they partner with are paid fairly and are treated well, because chocolate, it can be problematic sometimes. Chocolate can come from places in the world where people are not treated fairly. So if you love chocolate, make sure the chocolate that you get is sourced fairly and the people are treated really well. So dark chocolate is really high in flavonols. And flavonols are really, really good for our brains and communication within our brains, so I can think really fast. Also helps me remember things a little bit more. So when I put all of these foods together, it allows me to be healthy and have my brain be healthy. That helps my body be healthy. So just like a car, if you put bad fuel in a car and you pumped it full of gas that was sludgy and gross and wasn't very good, your car is not going to run very well and it might break down. Our bodies are no different, because we need our bodies to run really well if they're going to be effective, right? So I'm going to jog in place. My kids out there, you want to jog in place too? Get up and move your body. While I'm talking, we're going to move. So it's so important to fuel our bodies with food that gives us nutrients, plants, vegetables, fruits, nuts, seeds, grains, legumes like beans. I love all that stuff. All of the plants I want to eat, because they help my body. So, who's ready for some music? I'm ready for some music. We can keep talking while I'm playing too. Yes, Sabrina.
You have gotten 3 compliments on your hair so far from Dragana Gina and Axe Haka.
Thank you. Some friends notice that I have what's called an afro. And a lot of times my hair is very curly, as you know, and I have the my spiral curls. But my hair is getting so long in quarantine that I haven't been able to go get a haircut. And my curls are getting so long that they're going in my face. So do you know what this is? When I take a shower, instead of letting my hair air dry to get my curls, I dry it with my towel, and I go like this with my towel, and I get it all dry, and when it's all dry, it looks like this. I didn't even have to really do anything. I kind of like it. What do you friends think? Do you like my new afro, like Dragana, and my friend Axhaka, and Starla, and who else?
Gina.
Oh, thank you, Gina. All right, let's get this going.
Taffy says she's lucky to know you.
I'm lucky to know you, Taffy. Thanks, Taff. All right.
Liliana says hello from Liliana and Apollo. Apollo likes your intro song and Pee-wee.
Thank you, Apollo. Thanks, Liliana.
And Aaron says your elephant sounds were wonderful.
Oh, thanks, Aaron. I won't quit my day job, though.
Christina Herm says hello from Sierra.
Hi, Sierra. Sierra's my friend from school. I'm so happy you're here with me, Sierra.
And also, we are glad you had a helmet to protect you.
Good. I really needed that helmet. That helmet helped save my life. And I'll talk more about that. Let me get my loop going. Check this out. Cool, got that. Yeah.
Donna Gonder says, important information. Thank you.
Thank you, Donna. I'm so happy you're here. It is important information.
And Gina says, nature knows how to take care of us and our brains most importantly.
That's true, Gina. Gina knows about healthy eating. Gina is one of the best chefs I know. She makes amazing food, all made from plants, like cookies and cakes and quiche and pie and souffles and lasagna and burgers and pasta, everything. So Gina, plant-powered Gina. I'm plant-powered too.
Well, Starla says you were making her hungry, and that was before that rap, so nice work. Donna says you have an excellent afro.
Thanks, Donna.
Dragana says you don't need a haircut. It looks so good.
Thanks, Dragana. I like it too. Rocking my natural look.
And your mom says, Sabrina, you need to buy an electric trimmer to trim his mane. He has an electric trimmer, and I'm not going anywhere near his head because I don't trust myself. Gil says, I brought 2 friends today. Say hello to Bia and say hola to Sarah. She doesn't understand English, but she's enjoying as well.
Hola, Bia. Hola, Sarah. Obrigado. 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 Hi, Bia. Hi, Sarah. Obrigado from Portugal.
Gina says, wow, thank you. Power to the plants.
Yeah, Gina. Yeah, power to the plants. I'm making a little song right now for it. See, I'm using my brain. My brain is helping me make a melody because I'm thinking about it like singing. So if I just played, my fingers are moving because my brain is sending those electrical signals to my fingers to make that sound because I'm feeling the groove in my body. My brain is making all of this happen. It's incredible. Right, Pee-wee? Isn't it nuts? Yeah.
Will says, looking fluffy. Love you guys.
Thanks, Will. It's gonna keep getting fluffier.
Donna wants to know what instrument you're playing. She says it's beautiful.
Thank you, Donna. This is a bass guitar. The bass guitar is different than the normal guitar because it's an octave lower. So if a guitar is playing up high, the bass plays low. Even though I'm playing the melody up high, I can play low. This is my favorite instrument, along with other instruments that I have. What's great is that they're all so unique, and I love putting them together. Let's get this little melody in here. And I'll sing it. There we go. Now I'm going to put the bass down. Put a little bit of guitar on top. Does anybody have any other ideas about brains and brain health and how we keep our brains healthy? Maybe you've had an injury to your brain. Maybe you didn't even know it. But if you did, take care of your brain. And if you didn't have a brain injury, great. Still take care of your brain. It's so important. This is fun. If you have instruments at your house, I hope you're playing along with me. join in. Cool. Got all these things looped. Now check this out. I can even add the singing bowl because it's in the same key. Do you want to hear it, Pee-wee? Maybe he wants another stretchy. Do you want another stretchy, Pee-wee? Do you want a stretchy, Pee-wee? Well, let's see. Hi, buddy. Oh, yes. Do you want a stretchy? Do you want a stretchy? Stretchy. What a sweet boy, isn't he? I love him so much. I love all my animal friends. Let's see. Can you hear that? That's like our moment of mindfulness, right? So we'll do a moment of mindfulness right now. While our music is going, here's what I want you to do. I want you to close your eyes, and we're going to say the word Om together, which in India is one of the words they say when they're doing mindfulness. So we'll do it together. And saying the word Om is going to help our breath and our mindfulness. Are you ready? Here we go. That was so calming for me. I hope it was calming for you. I've really had fun with you today. We've been able to talk about bike safety. I got my helmet. Sabrina's got her helmet. We both got our helmets to keep our brains safe. How about you? How about you? Yes, Sabrina?
Will would like to know how you use mindfulness and meditation to help your brain stay healthy, and then he said, haha, just answered my question. But if you have anything further, you can talk about it.
Yeah, definitely. Where's my Sansula? Oh, bye, Pee-wee. So, I'm gonna have that go down. Yeah. I love playing like that. But you know, friends, there's so many ways to be mindful. I can make music with my looper like that, where I add the bass guitar and my percussion. But I also have here my Sansula, and I have magnets on it that retuned it. And you'll listen to this. Listen to how mindful and calming this is. Are you ready? Check this out. This is my mindful meditation tool that I use. And check this out. If I put it on a book and open and close the air inside, listen to how the air moves and changes. You ready? My friend Gil in Portugal knows about this because he has one too. Let's see. Do you hear that? So this is really helpful for my mindfulness, and it helps my brain stay focused. Yeah.
Your mom says, love the music.
Thanks, Ma.
Sarah Suarez says, hello.
Hi, Sarah. So glad you're here.
And Gil says, lovely moment of music and relaxation.
Thank you, Gil. Appreciate that. Well, thanks everybody for watching. I think we're just about out of time, but are there any last questions? And if not, I didn't talk about bonus time, did I? I did not. Friends, that's what brings me here today. That's the most important part of this whole circle time, is bonus time. And bonus time is the idea that, you know what? when I got hit on that bicycle by that car, I could have died, but I didn't. And I'm so happy I'm here with you. So it shows me that my life is bonus time. I even wear this very special ring that Sabrina made for me, or God made for me, that shows me that I'm living in bonus time, and it reminds me that every day I'm in bonus time. It's like my second birthday, July 25th, 2013. So July 25th, every year, I always celebrate as my second birthday. So happy birthday to my bonus time. But here's what I want to tell you. Are you listening? You don't need to get hit by a car to be in your own bonus time. You don't need a near-death experience to know that life is great and that you're grateful to be alive. You might be watching this and you might be 3 years old and you're so happy to be here. Love every day. Maybe you're 4 years old or you're 5 years old like Apollo or Sierra. Sierra, I know she's so full of life and joy. And I know she's happy to be alive every day. Maybe you're older. Maybe you're 25 or 35 or 45 or 55 or 75 or 85 or anywhere in between. No matter how old you are, remember, every day is a gift. Every day is great. Every day is bonus. Everything is good. Everything is love. Everything is nice. And you can lean in and you can feel so good. So bonus time. Yeah, bonus time. This day I like. Yeah, bonus time. Yeah, bonus time. That's what is up. If you like bonus time, let me hear you scream. Say ah, ah, yeah, ah. So bonus time is the idea that, you know what? Even though I get sad, even though there's things that make me feel so down and troubled, I just remember, you know what? All good. I'm in bonus time. I got Sabrina here with me. Thank you, Sabrina. If you all love Sabrina, pound some likes or hearts or whatever those things are at the bottom. Because I couldn't do this without her. And so I'm so grateful to Sabrina in my bonus time because she's been by my side the whole time. And that was 7 years ago. 7 years ago on Saturday. I'm so excited. 7 years of bonus time. It's been amazing. And I'm so grateful for all of you who've been watching bonus time with Bando and who've been joining me at Circle Time. So thank you so much, friends. I really appreciate having you here with me. Yes, Sabrina.
Remy says yay for bonus time. And I say hi, Hank.
Thank you. Yeah, hi, Hank. And thank you, Remy. Yay for bonus time. It's so true.
Gina says we're happy too.
Thank you, Gina.
Sarah says she's loving it.
Oh, thanks, Sarah.
Starla says happy bonus time birthday. We're so grateful for your friendship. I'm grateful for my bonus time.
Oh, thanks, Starla. That's just it. Friends, we're all in bonus time. Nothing is guaranteed. Who knows what tomorrow holds? So today is special.
Ma says love you, Sabrina. Love you too, Ma.
That's great. Oh, that's the wrong one. Well, let's end it on this note.
Wait, Frank says hi from Remy.
Hi, Frank.
I mean Hank, sorry, Hank. Oh my gosh.
Hank the pig. Thank you, Hank. Hank, I'm gonna go see my pig friends on Saturday at the animal sanctuary at Posados. I'll tell them that you said hello. Yeah.
Gil said that Sarah's birthday was last Friday.
Happy birthday, Sarah. That's so cool. So yeah, I celebrate bonus time like it's my second birthday. So again, thank you everybody for being a part of my bonus time, being a part of Circle Time. It's great having you here with me. It's really special. Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you, friends. Yes, thank you.
I'm gonna attempt the Portuguese. Feliz aniversario, Sarah.
Nice. Did you hear that, Sarah?
Sorry if that was bad. Starla says, love you, Sabrina. Love you too, Starla. Sarah says, thank you.
Awesome. Obrigado, Sarah. Thank you all for joining us today. I am hot and sweaty. It's getting hot in the summer in Seattle. Yes, Sabrina.
Gina says, yay to strong life partners. And happy birthday, John, belated.
Happy birthday, John.
I said that, not Gina. Donna says, I'll be humming this melody all the time.
Oh, awesome, Donna. Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you, Donna.
And Gil said I was close enough.
Right on. Well, thank you, everybody. This has been Bonus Time with Bando. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sabrina. Thank you to my instruments. Thank you to my audience. Thank you, everybody, for being a part of this. Remember, you can eat these delicious foods to help your brain. Raisins and nuts and seeds and grains and tomatoes and carrots and green leafy vegetables. All of those things help our
And
brains.
chocolate.
And chocolate. Don't forget the chocolate, right? All right, friends. Until next week, I hope you have an amazing week. I love you, and I will see you soon. Bye, friends.